Hey, what's going on, guys? Destructinator here, and today what I have for you guys is another Black Ops 3 video. This time it is actually just a nice 204 kill game using the WEEVIL, playing some hardcore dom on Fringe. So hopefully you guys enjoy that 200 plus in the background. Fringe is a really fun map, really intense, especially when you're spawn trapping at this flag. So hopefully you guys enjoy that gameplay in the back, and you can watch it while you listen to this story. It's been kind of a while since I actually did a real commentary where I just sort of sit down and you guys get to listen to me with some gameplay in the background, mostly because that's not really fun for me anymore, but I do have a couple stories, funny things to tell you guys about, so this is one of them. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys a pretty quick but also really funny and kind of crazy story about how I almost got killed by a bat. So one night, maybe 5-6 years ago, something like that, I think that's around when this happened. It might have been even longer, but one night I was about to go to sleep in my room and I sort of had all the lights on and I was going to bed, so I, turn off all the lights, get dressed, change into my pajamas, and go to sleep. Now I went to bed pretty late that night because I was working on something and I was really tired, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything else in the room. I was just wanting to get my pajamas on and go to sleep, so that's exactly what I did. I was sleeping like a baby for a couple hours, maybe 3 or 4, and then around like 3-ish in the morning, I wake up because I have to go to the bathroom. So I wake up, you're kind of groggy when you wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm looking around trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm looking around my room, and I'm lying on my back, so I'm just looking up at the ceiling, about to get out of bed, like about to move and turn around. So I'm looking around at the ceiling of my room, and all of a sudden I look up in the corner of my eye and I see this little black like splotch moving around my room, and it's really dark because the lights are still off, so I just saw sort of this like black thing kind of moving around something. I couldn't tell what it was. At first I thought it might have just been something in my eye. You guys know sometimes how when you wake up or like you sit up too fast and the blood rushes to your head, you get like a little black squiggle in your eye or like a little black splotch. It just takes a couple seconds and it goes away. I was sitting there focusing on this black splotch, trying to wait for it to go away, and after like a good 20 seconds it still was there. So I was wondering, like, what the hell is this black thing? It must not be my eyes because they feel fine, so is there something over there? And sure enough, when I turn on the lights, there's a light switch next to my bed, so I reach over, I turn on the lights, I look back, there's still this black big like splotch up in the top corner of my room. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is that? I have no clue what it is, so I jump out of bed and run to the bathroom. I shut the bathroom door behind me and I'm like really kind of freaking out. I'm like, what the hell is in that top corner of my room? Because I really didn't get a good look at it. I was just trying to get out so I wouldn't get attacked by it, whatever it was. 30 seconds later, I walk back into my room. I sort of peek my head in, and sure enough, there is a bat hanging from my curtain upside down from like the little curtain rod at the top of my window, just hanging out in my room. And I'm not talking about a little small like baby bat. I'm talking about a legit full-size vampire Dracula shit bat just sitting in the corner of my room. And so needless to say, I start freaking out. I go, oh my god, and I run out of my room, I shut the door behind me. And keep in mind that this is at like 3-4 a.m. so no one is awake, the house is completely silent, and there's just fucking bat sitting in my room waiting to kill me. I run to my parents' room and I start waking them up. I'm like, mom, dad, there is a bat in my room. And they like don't get it. They're trying to wake up. They're like, what are you talking about? Why are you waking us up so early? I'm like, there's something in my room. There's a bat or a bird or something. I didn't know what it was at the time in my room hanging from the thing. So we like walk in back together, like, what are you talking about? We walk into the room and they see the thing too. They're like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? So we ended up waiting outside of my room for a good maybe 30-45 minutes, and we called someone to come at 4 in the morning to go ahead and get this bat out of my room. But the problem was these screens that I had on my window, because basically the point of them is to keep anything, from falling out or anything from coming in if I have the window open. So I have these screens over my window, and I didn't know how really to take it off, so there was no way for me to get this bat, or my parents, they weren't really sure how to do it, to get this bat out of my room. After waiting for maybe an hour, this guy shows up at like 4:35 in the morning. He goes into my room, he somehow takes the screen off, uses it to scare the bat, opens the window, and smacks the shit out of that bat and hits it out the window. And meanwhile, we're like thanking him so much, and I have to go in my room and check to make sure there isn't bat poop on anything in my room. And luckily enough, my computer and everything important was safe, so I didn't have to worry too much about it. But that experience was absolutely crazy because this bat straight came flying for me when I was running out of the room. I mean, it was insane. Who would expect to have a bat hanging out in the room? I have no idea how it got in, and I don't care. I'm just glad that it's not here anymore and it hasn't happened again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of funny story. It's from a really long time ago, so I don't remember too many of the details, but crazy nonetheless. Make sure to drop a like if you guys did enjoy. I have more stories for you guys and more kind of funny things if I ever do a regular commentary, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. My name is Destructinator, and I'll see you guys later.
Nice job. Yo, you can hear who said that.